counting down to opening bell. A whole host of stocks and news this morning on earnings, of course. PSBs will be front and center in focus after this major reform. Let's pull up the index for you. On opening bell, anticipating just a minor green tick. Yes, there you have it. Profit booking in Asia also this morning. The Nifty 50 today just about steady, but very close to 26,000 on opening. Nifty Bank is just a touch in the red. We'll pull up some of those PSBs and see how they're trading in particular to see the kind of reaction coming in there. Otherwise, seems to be muted across some of the other sectoral indices. Let's pull up, for example, Canara Bank, some of the other PSBs to understand whether or not they're reacting to the reform buzz around further participation by FPIs. The PSU Bank Index is definitely trending higher. So it's probably the private names putting pressure on the banking index. Canara Bank in particular up 1%. Remember, that's the one that has the largest participation currently from foreign investors, close to 10%. Bank of Baroda is up about 0.3% as well. So a whole host of these names are firing away this morning. Punjab and Sindh up about 1% right now as well. And PNB also up about 1%. So a whole host of reforms slated for public sector banks. It's not just the foreign participation, which has now been increased. It's also further consolidation within the banks as well. So a lot of news that's brewing and leading to a lot of excitement in the market around the opportunity and reasonable and fair, attractive valuations also in these banks. SBI, Bharti Airtel, IndusInd, some of the movers this morning. We've got the top movers there up about 1% or so. Tata Steel, Titan, Grasim, some of the names following suit. Let's also pull up some of the earnings reactions and see whether we're seeing markets moving on the back of these. Mazagon Dock, profit up close to 30%. We've got Indus Towers, a profit down 17%. I'll just give Twinkle a chance to pull up those counters. Mazagon is up on earnings. Indus Towers has pulled that up. Profit down 17.3% on that one as well. Still up about 2.5% this morning on Indus. Revenue was up 9.7%. So that's perhaps the line that the market's reading. Raymond, profit down 76%. Let's pull up a Raymond and take a look how that's reacting this morning. And Bata also a poor set of numbers. So both of these are retail counters. Bata also seeing profit down 73%. Raymond's taking a bit of a knock on that. And Bata also, let's pull it up and take a look, down 6%. Really poor numbers from Bata actually. Complete miss. Revenue was also down 4.3%. So that's really why the market's taking it so badly. Adani Energy, let's pull that up. Profit down 20%, even though revenue was marginally higher. Let's take a look at how Adani Energy is doing this morning on your screen. Let's pull that up for you. Down about a little over 1% or so right now. Shell, what else are you picking up on opening?
Abha, it's going to be a good day, and the hope is that on the monthly expiry, the close on the Nifty is above 26,000. That makes us a kissing distance away from the all-time high, which should come in the first week of November. Record highs on Bharti Airtel, State Bank of India, Hindalco, Cummins India, Motilal Oswal. So it's the entire market that's lifting itself up for a fantastic rally ahead. And more importantly, gold and silver are down dramatically, which essentially means that money is now moving towards equities. So Abha, we need to tighten our belt, get ready for a record high on the Nifty in the coming week, a record high on Nifty 500, and on Bank Nifty is already with us. Abha.
Okay. Now, fintech major Paytm has announced that NRIs can make UPI payments using their international mobile numbers. The feature will initially support numbers from countries like US, UK, UAE, Canada, Australia, and Singapore, which aims to make digital payments more convenient for Indians living abroad and strengthen Paytm's global UPI reach. Dharmesh, this morning, that's the news coming in on Paytm. It's something that all consumers will love to hear, of course. Recent numbers have also been steady when it comes to the fintech giant. What's your view on a 197?
Yeah, I mean, it has come out of its solid trouble zone and it's moving ahead with a clear growth trajectory now in place and well regulated now, which was a problem with Paytm earlier. But I think all these options and the new avenues for growth and revenue which Paytm is seeking for, and they have always been the early starters. Others follow what Paytm does, so that advantage is always there with them. I mean, couple of more quarters with a steady set of operating profit coming into play, and the growth out there will take it to our next trajectory. So the suggestion is if you have been holding Paytm for long, stay invested. Even if new investment needs to be done, no problem out there. It looks pretty attractive out there, and it's one of the best new age of fintech plays which the market has to offer as of now. So we are pretty positive on Paytm. Valuation justification will happen after 2 3 years when thick and fast numbers starts trickling in.
Okay, just while we're on the new age listings, Dharmesh, are you eyeing the Lenskart IPO? There's a lot of buzz while we wait for it to open on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, business-wise, everything is fine, but the kind of pricing the Lenskart is seeking, I think that is way above the standards.
Okay.
So recent IPOs like LG Electronics, it was one of the classical case of IPO when you leave plenty on the table for investors to, do the cherry picking and enjoy the proceeds of IPO and the delight of investing in IPO. But the way, I mean, the valuation at which Lenskart is coming, I think it will not leave anything on the table at least for 6 months to 1 year time frame. Though the directionally and the talks which the management has done is pretty aggressive in nature, but that has to, first being delivered on the table for it to justify the present valuation. So we would be having more or less a neutral rating on this IPO.
Okay.